welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It's a snowy night here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Denver Broncos, the defending AFC West champs, taking on the defending AFC North champs here on Monday Night Football, and Snoop Dogg's leading the pack here in the Steel City.
So a Steelers team that went over to Jacksonville and stunned the defending Super Bowl champions, now getting a lot of hype because of that, and they're gonna have to beat a pretty talented Broncos defense to prove themselves here. I mean, a lot of people argue they already proved themselves with the Jags one, but I think this would solidify it. You beat one division winner from last year, and then you beat another one. You are proving yourself in this AFC.
And what's been a tough AFC. This is probably the toughest the AFC's ever been in years.
And of course, the snow. Both teams are of course in areas where you're gonna occasionally get snow games. More so in Pittsburgh than Denver.
And here comes their quarterback, Bo Nix, and he's been a big reason why Denver is so good. I mean, he is one of the he has 50 touchdowns in his first 2 years. That's the second most ever. Sorry, that is the most ever.
So, first and 10 at the 23. It's RPO.
Of course, this deep tackle by Ramsey. Of course, this defense led by their veteran corner, Jalen Ramsey. And Jalen Ramsey, I mean, he's just had such a career. I mean, everybody knows you go against Jalen Ramsey, you ain't friends with you ain't befriending the guy. You are good. You now have a beef with him.
He's your enemy automatically.
Just because he's Jalen Ramsey. Franklin. Of course, they followed each other from college. Of course, Troy Franklin going to Oregon with Bo Nix. They had a great connection there, and now they have a great connection here in Denver. And Ramsey on Cortland, of course. That's going to be a good matchup today. They run. And tackled by the veteran safety, Julius Peppers. And what he said, it will be his last year before he's starting to think about retirement.
Harvey, who's going to get a first down and bring himself into
So RJ at the 44-yard line. Monday Night Football.
First and 10 at the 44.
And Bo.
Harvey again. They've been running him a lot.
And Harvey with a big run. Harvey.
And down to 21.
Jukes out Jabril Peppers.
Yep. Dominant looking for marching orders. There's been a lot of running backs who've been having those kind of years this year. Saquon Barkley, RJ Harvey, they're both guys who can easily put up 100 games. Saw Saquon put up 100 2 times in a row in his past 2 Eagles games. RJ Harvey could very well do the same thing in his past 2
And oh my God, Patrick Queen.
Second down and 10 here. In scoring range.
Runs it with RJ now. Injury timeout. And that's
Denver side.
I believe Quinn Myers.
And we'll take a break here. So 3rd and 8 here. And the Broncos trying to get that touchdown, but they might have to settle for a field goal here.
And
RJ Hogan's going to get the first down again. And, so he's not going to get a touchdown, but he does get the first down. The Broncos hopes for a touchdown. So this Steelers defense, they played very well versus the Jacksonville offense. Of course, they forced
And
the Jags
stopped.
to 3 turnovers.
The veteran Cam Hayward with the TFL.
So far, I mean, they've been giving up some crucial 3rd downs to the Broncos here. Compared to how well they played versus the Jags last week, maybe it's just the weather conditions, but if they don't play as well against the Broncos as they did against the Jags, I don't know if they win this game.
I mean, it's still been playing great defense, honestly.
They have been, though.
They
have been giving up some crucial 3rd downs, and that's just kind of scary.
So 3rd and goal from the 6. They've looked good so far in the red zone. It's been a long first drive for Denver. And almost sacked.
Touchdown.
No, yeah,
Oh,
no,
no,
dropped.
he dropped it.
What a play from Chuck Clark.
And they forced the field goal unless Sean Payton's thinking otherwise, but I doubt it. It'd be pretty stupid not to just go for the points here. And I think, yeah, they're going to.
So Will Lutz,
Yep, and the Broncos will settle for the 3 here.
their trusty kicker.
And it's up.
And it's almost blocked, but it's good. So 3-0, Denver leads Pittsburgh here on Monday Night Football. So, and Lutz will kick it away.
And we're going to get to see this Pittsburgh offense for the first time tonight.
After the long Denver drive, and
So returning it, and he's going to be taking it for and Will Howard, who
had a
again,
generational game versus Jacksonville.
and just like the defense, he shocked a lot of people considering the situation. I mean,
He was a 7th-round pick.
but not only that, the Steelers have never had the greatest quarterback room since the absence of Ben Roethlisberger. And then, of course, on top of that, you add the fact that they lost a lot of key defensive pieces last year, while also gaining some of the draft. But now all those drafted players are going to be in a 2A development system. So you're not playing with the same defense this week that you're playing with versus Jacksonville. And some things have changed on offense too, so you've lost some receivers and running backs.
We've implanted that, of course, in the NFL, where you have to, like...
Just for this year, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's something we hope to lift next offseason.
Yeah, just because it's... the game's just kind of stupid.
Will Howard running out of the pocket. He's going to be chased by Nick Benito when he throws it out. Benito. Push-ups.
Push-ups, yeah. I mean, he's Mickey Benito. He's their star edge rusher.
Yep. And he was having a hell of a season until he just kind of slowed down for a while.
I mean, one thing Denver has to love is the fact that they have both, and what makes this defense so dangerous is they have a leader on the D line and a leader on the
pocket again, and he's sacked.
Yeah, great job by Nick Benito.
Wow.
Yeah, they're
last time too.
just talking about him, but yeah, what Denver loves is that they have a leader on this front line just as good as a leader on the secondary in PS2 and Nick Benito. Both great leaders, and they lead their he leads the D line, he leads the secondary. While most great defenses, they only have one great leader, like that. I mean, obviously, that Legion of Boom had multiple people on the secondary, on the front line, but the ultimate lead leader was Richard Sherman. For Denver, it's really there's no true leader. It's just you listen to both of them.
So they forced the Steelers to a quick 3-and-out, and this is against an offense that looked so good versus Jacksonville last week.
And
at
he's
least the first half.
so the punt. And Denver will get it back, and we'll see Denver's offense again, and their quarterback out of Oregon, Bo Nix.
Yep, so they got the field goal last time. And now they look to put more points on the board here against the Steelers, who again are coming off of a very hot win. And the Broncos are actually coming off of a very bad loss to speak about previous games.
Yeah, I mean,
they blew a giant lead to a division rival in the Chargers.
Yeah, but that was overseas, so...
But that is still not a loss you want to start the season off with, so they kind of need a win here. And the Steelers need a win to prove themselves that they can go another year and make a deep run in the AFC.
Yeah, because they didn't we didn't really think that the Steelers would go far after. Yeah, we thought it was just going to be another 9-8, which for Pittsburgh is honestly probably better than a playoff run, but... I mean, Mike was actually said he was pissed off about last year. He said he's actually mad at Aaron Rodgers. That's why he actually forced Aaron Rodgers to retire. He's like, all right, Bo, we need to go 9-8. Like, what are we doing, man? We're winning too many games here.
So this is a big game for both teams here. They both, I feel like, need this win equally.
I mean, Pittsburgh says the ultimate goal is 9-8. No, but they said they were pissed off. Mike said he was pissed off about last year. He said he wasn't said he pissed off about the playoff loss. He said he was pissed off that they didn't go 9-8. Maybe 10-7 at best. He's like, I wouldn't want it to be mid.
But they were 13-5 in the one, so yeah, anyways.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Down and he slides it from 28. This is looking like an early drive, but the Broncos can put some points on the board like they say this is.
He said the team was too good. And Bo Nix.
Backs up. Caught. And he
got it to his best friend.
So again, yeah, the loss of those rookies from last week versus Jacksonville is really affecting Pittsburgh here, and they're just not making the plays on defense they were last week. They were able to intercept Lawrence and force 2 fumbles out of the Jags offense. And right now versus Pittsburgh, they're looking dull. Or no, versus Denver, they're looking dull. And I mean, with the team that had so much expectations after that win,
I mean, to be fair, a big reason why their offense, the offense was so explosive in that Jacksonville game was really because of Adam Thielen, and him being out might affect them a little bit. And Patrick Queen, ooh, that's a big loss. He was very good last year. He's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he did go out for a little bit in that Jacksonville game too, so maybe he's feeling something that...
re-aggravated. I think it was a hand injury too, so he's re-aggravating it. He re-aggravated it.
Second and goal, the Broncos are here before.
And still sucks. So took him down. Jalen Ramsey with a beef, of course. He loves that.
I thought he was the one hurt up there, so
the 7.
Yeah. Third and goal at the 2.
And Bo Nix.
And the Broncos go up 2 scores.
You know, people have said that Bo Nix is like John Elway. Runner, decent runner, and he's the Denver man. That's kind of true in a way. With 10.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 10, Steelers nothing.
So we see Will Howard back there. Sorry for the delay of commentary. Our mics were out there because of the snow, but we fixed them. So Will Howard back up. So Howard first and 10 for the 27. And he'll go under center. And play action.
And what's he gonna do? He's
And does it.
Oh, just broke
yeah.
it up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, if they had Adam Thielen here, that would be, he would have caught that. And yes, Calvin Austin's a good receiver, but the thing is Adam Thielen's he's just like that. I feel like I would have to say he's like that, like Kirk Cousins.
And Pittsburgh's going to want to remain competitive in this AFC North. I'm going to tell you that much because it's not going to be as easy to win the division with how hot the Bengals and the Ravens have looked recently, and the Browns even stepping up with a win over the Titans earlier this week. So, yeah.
And then, and Cleveland looked great for Cincinnati, so...
Yeah, this is not going to be the easy division it was last year. I mean, it wasn't even easy last year necessarily, but they did get helped out by the fact that Cincinnati dropped a couple games because of the Burrow injuries, and then the Ravens, of course, had a little bit of a collapse themselves. And that helped Pittsburgh a lot last year, but I don't know if that'll happen 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so I don't know if... And Will Howard's still a good quarterback. I mean, I don't think he's entirely at fault for this, but... And it's the second quarter, and... 10-0 Broncos over Pittsburgh here on Monday Night Football here in the Steel City.
So second and inches
And
here.
Will, fullback.
I assume they're going to sneak this.
Fullback.
No, they're going to bring in the fullback, yeah. And Gainwell was trying to go.
Yeah, I don't know why they brought in Gainwell too much there, but because Gainwell's smaller than Jalen
I
Warren.
guess it was a fake fullback one,
Yeah, maybe you even want to bring in Darnell Washington there.
I think you just got to do a QB sneak here. I think Will Howard has the size for at least an alternate one. And Gainwell's going to run up and get it this time, but just barely.
Yeah, I mean, you don't always want to do that QB sneak, of course, especially for smaller quarterbacks that has led to injuries before, but I mean, for Mahomes, Mahomes said he doesn't want to do it because he said last time he did it, it hurt him badly. So it is hard to do. It's a very hard move to do. It's not something many quarterbacks can do. It's why you don't
run it with your tight end or fullback or something. Yeah.
Actually, it's funny enough. It's funny with DK. DK's big enough. Or you probably should have ran it with Darnell if you were going to run it with Darnell Washington. But you can also do a fullback run. Want to bring in the fullback, like something like Kyle Shanahan would do.
Howard backs up. He gets it.
Does and
there's the 28.
that's the Darnell.
Steelers looking hopeful on this drive to potentially keep themselves in this game. And they're going up against, again, a Broncos team that just embarrassed themselves against a division rival overseas. So they're going to want this win bad.
Will Howard to Gainwell.
Yeah, second and 4.
Howard. And maybe you want to run it one more Jalen Warren. I mean, he hasn't really had the ball too much tonight.
First and 10 at 17. Howard goes under center and gives it to Warren, who's going to go 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
gotta feel good on this Broncos defense right now. I mean, they have been making the Steelers work for this one. And if they can do this across the rest of the teams they face, I mean, that'll be big for them. I mean, they're going against some pretty big teams, like the Patriots, like the Jaguars, and division winner here in the Steelers from last year, and game overtime for 2, and the number 1 seed in the AFC last year, of course. But like I said, you still got those teams like the Patriots and Jaguars. The Jaguars had a statement win versus the Falcons, and the Patriots are 2-0 right now. So,
and of course, you still got to go against a very tough AFC East, and you have a tough division in yourself in the AFC West, and stuffed. I mean, of course, you got Mahomes, you got Justin Herbert, you got that other team in the AFC West that we don't mention because they're dog shit. But
I forgot to mention how hot that Bills offense looked.
Yeah,
that's another. Big
they got to play the AFC East too. Yeah, they got to play Miami, and I mean, we're not gonna pretend like Miami's offense didn't look explosive. So
down goes Warren, 3rd and goal. Steelers struggling to get one in.
And then you got to play the NFC West too. You got to go play Sam Darnold, Sam Darnold. Oh my God! You got to go play Jalen Miller in that defense, which of course in that run game, which we saw dangerous last week. And I just realized we have a good matchup: JSN versus Patrick Surtain later this year. It's gonna be a good matchup. And Will Howard, and what a play there from that defense. There was nothing Howard could do. He couldn't run backwards, guy there. Couldn't run forward, guy there. Couldn't run anywhere. There was just people, there was big, thick men everywhere.
And now forced the Steelers to just a field goal after how hard they had to work on that drive.
There was nothing that Will Howard could have did. That was just like, all right, yeah, I can't do anything. It's just, had to take the sack there.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
And Boswell's now, and it's good. So 10-3, Denver leads Pittsburgh here at home for Pittsburgh on Monday Night Football.
Steelers kick it away against a Denver offense that has looked pretty good against this Steelers defense so far. I mean, I know it's only 10 points, but this can extend quickly. Trust me. And here's R.J. Harvey who's been pretty good. 6.2 yards per carry. Action, Nick's throws caught
By Troy Blanken. Yeah, that connection. They've had it since college, their early years in college, and well, it's going strong even in their early years in the NFL.
Yeah, and this is a problem for the Steelers defense.
Sorry, Bo was in Troy's earlier in Oregon. I believe Bo's first year when he transferred out of Auburn to Oregon, I believe that was Troy's second junior year or freshman year. I don't know. It might have been. I don't know exactly when they met. But I'm almost picked. Oh.
That was right there.
Yeah, that would have been neat. Actually, I don't know if it would have been a bad pick on Bo. It would have been like a 2 on the 3 out of the 3 scale.
Yeah, but that would have changed. That would have given Pittsburgh a lot of momentum at this point. But I'm sure even that's giving them enough momentum because they're getting pressure on Bo. That could have been a matchup as an interception. They would have been back in this game fully. Oh, he's got some time here.
Going deep, and Incomplete.
Almost
So
picked.
Asante Samuel.
Yeah, he's really going for that ball there. And Broncos will punt here, so this is good for the Steelers. But I guess that near interception gave him enough momentum to get pressure on Bo on defense.
Jeremy Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
And
Almost blocked.
And I think it muffed the punt a little. Oh, the Steelers are going to get flagged. Oh.
So this,
That's big.
so Pittsburgh.
After the momentum you just got.
I think Pittsburgh does get the ball. Stay with the balls there.
Oh no, it was roughing the kicker. So I don't know. Oh wait. No.
Yeah, they get the ball, but they get in worse range than what they could have had. Oh no, Denver keeps the ball. No, Denver keeps it. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Just not a. It's more a pass.
It's just such an avoidable penalty. I mean, something you didn't need to do. You didn't need to go for the block there.
Yeah, now this Broncos offense, which you just got so much pressure on, which is crucial. Might score here, but they still stop the run. Second and 12. Fullback's up to shoot the screen or check it. RJ Harvey was down. That was a decent pickup, but now they're 3-7. So, I mean, even a field goal, which is likely Denver's going to settle for unless they lose some yardage here. I mean, that still puts Pittsburgh down pretty big going into half. 10 points.
And they only put up 3. And Hayward.
Stop him. So
That's a long kick in the snow.
Yeah, man, there's been a lot of near kicks today. It's 2-minute warning. Denver leads Pittsburgh.
Brings up fourth down.
So they're testing out Lutz. They're not for, yeah, they're punting, yeah. Too dangerous. So 2-minute warning pass, and 9-yard line for Pittsburgh and Howard.
So good in the Jacksonville game. Let's see what he can do here in the rest of this Broncos game. He's definitely not been as explosive as the Jacksonville.
It hasn't been entirely his fault. I mean, I think the loss of Thielen has really affected him.
They also lost some rookie receivers too. Don't forget that either. And some rookie offensive linemen.
And the rookie running back.
Yeah, a lot of rookies that were
Pittsburgh
helpful to their win over
Jacksonville. Yeah, they also lost some rookie defense. Yeah, Pittsburgh had like 6 picks, so they had, which is more than any other, had more picks than any other team. So they're the only team with 7 picks. I believe they had 7, and they were able to.
And that's not any bad. By the way, that's not any bad team that the Steelers beat on. By the way, for Jacksonville, that wasn't just any bad Jags team. That Jags team just crushed the Falcons at home, and this is a Falcons team that got almost won the NFC South.
And I know that doesn't seem like
it was last year.
Yeah, well, it actually was impressive last year. If you weren't watching last year, the NFC South was actually good.
First and 36. Whoa, what a play there, Metcalf!
Jet sweep.
And first down. That was a very creative jet sweep.
That's something out of Ben Johnson's playbook.
Wow, what a creative way to get the first down there.
Yeah, very Ben Johnson-y of Mike Tomlin there. Oh, sorry, of Arthur Smith there. Will Howard.
Next up, he's got some time, and oh, sweet.
It's now 2nd and 10.
caught high and got it still up and stuff. Listen, yardage down there. DK Metcalf. Almost didn't have first down there. This has been a great connection, of course, as well. Metcalf, Howard connection. It looks like Pittsburgh's likely going to have to settle for a field goal here. But at least they're within one score. I mean, they are right now, too.
Howard scrambling out of the pocket.
And he's still
That's not something you would see out of a veteran.
I think I would
Something you'd see out of a veteran quarterback. But no, Will Howard, just second-year player. I mean, I guess it helps when you learn how to run.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26. And gun. Check down there.
To Njoku.
Final timeout.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Howard
throws it away. So they can probably get another play and then just kick the field goal.
Brings up third down and 2.
And Denver has to be very proud of how their defense is played going into the half here. And throws it away again. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal here. Still can't get to the end zone. What a dominant performance from this red zone defense. Just settle for
Chris
3.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
So 10-6. The Broncos still lead the Steelers, so it's going to play a little bit closer. Just 4 points. But their offense needs to get something going, and they can't just settle for field goals anymore.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the Broncos will probably just leave this one out.
First and 10.
And that'll send us to halftime.
Bo.
So they want to do one more play. Bo standing there. He's
Hail
throwing,
Mary.
and he is
A few of these this week.
almost back.
Almost caught. I thought that was going to be
Almost
deflected into Cortland Sutton's hands and then he would run it in.
And it's 7-6, 1.5. Broncos lead the Steelers.
Steelers start with the ball in the second.
Takes it away here.
It's a banger.
And Let's see if the Steelers can get into the end zone here as they return it. 25.
And
Will Howard trying to win this game here. He was electric versus the Jags last week. People say pretty much want him the starting role over Lenoris, even though we're not going to see Lenoris start anyways now because of the whole
yeah, he did win his week 2 game against the Baltimore. Sorry, holy shit. He won his week 2 games versus the Denver Ponies.
So 25. Signal.
Of course, he plays for the Of course, he plays for the Pittsburgh Metalheads. Actually, sorry, the Pittsburgh Metal Dance. It's funny. I don't know why I said that. So, Willie boy.
7. Calling also motion, and it's going to be failed now. Attempt the game now, and we're going to stay at the line of scrimmage here. This is just not the performance I would expect an offense to put up after having a dominant performance against another good defense. I mean, this has been disappointing by Pittsburgh tonight. But expectations in my opinion, and they just barely get that first down. And I'm not even fully blaming them either because, yeah, of course, missing out on those rookies is going to suck, but damn, it took a big toll on this offense. I mean, they were able to run the ball well versus the Jags. They were able to do everything. And now they can't run the ball nearly as efficiently as they did last week because they lost Singleton.
Of course, Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren aren't too bad, but aren't bad running backs. They're still great running backs. I mean, Kenneth Gainwell will work you great in the screen game, and Jalen Warren can just power through you.
So second and 13, yeah, but so losing Singleton there was big. Metcalf is going to just get guarded. This looks like third down situation that leads to fourth down. I mean, this is just not the offense that we saw last week. It's just that plain and simple. They bring everybody on a blitz.
And Njoku checks it down.
Get it! Wow, what an effort.
Njoku's been great today.
Of course, that trade with Cleveland.
Gave Cleveland a few.
They gave Cleveland their tight end.
Jonnu Smith.
And then, of course, had to kill me as well.
They said you kill him to Pittsburgh.
No, I'm saying he's in addition to
Ah,
their
yeah.
offense. So.
They also gave away a lineman. I just forget who the lineman was. And Gainwell with a decent run.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Will Howard.
There's Samara.
It's a gain of a yard.
So 3rd and 2.
Third down and
Steelers have been barely keeping this drive alive, and they're just really good on 3rd down, I suppose. So let's see how they do on 3rd and short here. Then we get on 3rd and long. And it's going to be a little shovel, and they're not going to get it. And what do you do for Pittsburgh here? I mean, just going to punt this type of defense. I mean, they have slowed this Denver defense.
I wouldn't even hate going to this.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Tom an old school coach, so it's very likely they just punt. Let's see what he's thinking. We haven't seen any special teams units yet, so I think, oh no, they're gonna punt it.
Yeah, I would have went for that. I would have tried to trick out Denver though, like do a play action play. Actually, the Steelers have been great on play action. They just haven't been letting us much of
That's
their shit.
there.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think Pittsburgh should run more play action. I think they've been great on play action. Will Howard's been good on play action. I think that's where his specialty is. So I would say he should run more like that.
It was a very defensive Monday Night Football game compared to last week's shootout with Pittsburgh, or not Pittsburgh, sorry, Green Bay and Detroit. Oh no, that was Sunday night, sorry. I'm thinking of Eagles on Cowboys.
Bowen, so Franklin again. I'm targeting Franklin a lot this game. Decent game there.
So 3rd and 2. The Steelers have been good on 3rd down tonight. Broncos pretty average. And
Stopped by Hayward.
And the Steelers will get the ball back to
and
was right to truck the defense.
And holy shit with Hayward, by the way. What a game he's had. How many TFLs have I said from Hayward? I mean, he's had like 3 or 4 TFLs already. It's 3, but that's impressive.
Yeah, very, very defensive Monday night game here compared to last week's shootout with Cowboys and Eagles, like I was saying earlier. I mean, not shootout, but like 30 to 24, and then you got this.
31-24 shootout.
Yeah, I mean, some people consider it 24, that's why. And then this, I mean, these defenses are really trying to keep each of these offenses in the game. The only thing is Denver played a better first quarter and actually first half offense in general than Pittsburgh did, and that's what's allowing them to have an advantage right now. But it's about time this Pittsburgh offense gets something going. I mean, they have not even sniffed a touchdown.
And Howard runs it with Gainwell now. Number 2.
Hands it off, nothing there. One goes down, 36. That one game is just not even half of what it was last week. But it is really a shell of last week. You lose your electric rookie running back out of Penn State. You're gonna get him back next year, but third and 6. Howard. And they take.
Oh my, what a hit!
That's one they just wanted to. They needed that one, and they just couldn't get it. And this offense, another 3 and out.
Honest, Denver's kind of getting lucky that Denver's offense is also kind of getting lucky that their defense is holding Pittsburgh to so low. I mean, part of the reason is probably because of the snow too. I mean, it's hard to play in this cold conditions, but.
Yeah, but no, these offenses just haven't been playing good schemes either. I've noticed. But these schemes are just not schemes that are going to get you first downs consistently.
At their own 21-yard line.
Gives it to Harvey, who's swallowed. I'll tell you this much, Tomlin's going to be proud of his second half defense, especially considering the missing pieces.
No, the defense has not been the problem, in my opinion. They're just not as good as creating turnovers as they were last week.
And it feels like if the Broncos score here, it might take Pittsburgh a million even win this game. Question.
It's just them not being able to score. It's just like, it kind of sucks for Pittsburgh. They really do need Adam Thielen back. He'll be back soon, week 4, but you still gotta win game. Of course,
Broncos are having a little bit of a short week here. They play the Rams on Thursday. And for Steelers, they will play the Titans in London on Sunday. So, yeah, Broncos, they're not done. They got to play an explosive offense next week with that. Just had a shootout.
not even next week, in 3 days.
Yeah, they just had a shootout with the Seahawks. So last week.
Yeah, and now they have to. Denver has to go face a Super Bowl, probably a Super Bowl contender in 3 days. So
speaking of that game, because the Rams lost that game, especially with Stafford's 2 interceptions, of course, they're going to want that win bad. So both Broncos and the Rams look interesting this week.
and that's cool, touchdown.
Yeah, that might close it out.
Yeah, just I mean, it's the 3rd quarter. You can't get too hopeful. You still got to keep trying. But R.J. Harvey, one of the best receiving backs in the NFL, and that shows why. And he shows why he is. And it's stuff like this where he just storms through you. He'll burn linebackers, and that's why he's so good at receiving back and slot corners.
Yeah, that's pretty much maybe what Denver needed to ice this game.
It's weird because it's really 17 points, so 16 or 17. Shouldn't be able to ice this game for you, but
yeah, this Pittsburgh offense is not even sniffing the end zone tonight, so they're going to need a miracle to get themselves back in this game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 17, Steelers 6.
Broncos will kick it away, and the Steelers final gas pedal.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27.
Will Howard
Under some pressure here.
almost picked. By the way, just fun fact about Will Howard, he still hasn't got a pick in his first 2 starts. Just saying.
To 2nd and 10.
He might be close because this defense has been pressured him. Might not even be his fault, but I could definitely see this defense forcing some sort of turnover. What's in? Pick it.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
One more play before we go. 4th quarter here. The Steelers need this 3rd down. Howard runs. Incomplete.
Yes, Steelers going to block there.
He was covered by Patrick
First home game, you do not want to put up a stinker like this, and especially after the momentum from last week's win.
Fair catch. Signaled for and taken. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Hicks's pass intended for Marvin Mims. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Sorry, the snow is kind of bad there, but after the incomplete pass, it's second and 10. And this will be the last play of the third quarter. It'll be a check down to RJ Harvey, and
Pretty short. Now the rest of the fourth quarter, 17-6. And we lose. Then the ball.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 20, Steelers 6. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7. It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Broncos first down. A gain of 30. First and goal at the 7-yard line. Taylor today, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
I'm back. I know I was gone for the most of the fourth quarter. It's not my bad. Yeah, I think things happened.
Second up, 2.
Handoff and touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
That's a kind of, I would say it's more of a take. They kind of just ran away with it, but and the offense really got blown out, but the defense just really just ran away with it.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Kick it away. And I'd say lost gas for Pittsburgh. Gas for Pittsburgh. Yeah, at this point, they're just doing what they can. It's pretty much over. Taking over.
Number 14, Kenneth Gainwell, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Bring us
A
to
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Beat Pittsburgh 27-6, assuming Pittsburgh is on play here. Oh, wait, I can. I'm going to just set a play. 27-6.
So Howard, low snap and
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Howard.
So, Loki's
Fumble.
and
Here
Pittsburgh
comes.
cover.
That would have been bad.
33 interception now.
I mean, I
That would
think.
have just iced the game.
I mean, ultimately, it's not like this is just like it happens, especially when you're a younger quarterback, and this is practically a rookie year. I mean, it just happens. Like there's not much you can do, and throws it down the middle, and it's caught by Metcalf.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Howard.
So, Metcalf is slow. So. That's a 5. I can stop the clock here. So.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Broncos' 21-yard line.
That's only enough for like 1, 2 points maybe. So he backs up. He's got time. He's sacked and out of it. Oh, and
Fumble.
And Pittsburgh. It doesn't matter. This game
So
is over.
Denver wins in blowout fashion, 27-6. Broncos over Pittsburgh here in the Steel City. Loss at home for Pittsburgh. They fall to 1-1. Denver goes to 1-1. So Denver. So Bo Nix over Will Howard.